Good morning, guys. Leslie at Inskeep Acres. Oh, it's a little warm out here for my lightweight hat, but I haven't taken it off since I was out here for chores earlier this morning, so it was just easier to leave it. I don't know, it's around 50 degrees, I think. We did get another half-inch of rain or so between the course of a couple different days this week, so we are finally getting a little moisture back. Hi, ladies. We are going to ultrasound today, and I believe there is 12 total today, so we're gonna have to kind of scoot through them quickly. I have an Vanellope. And I think like 8 of those are new ones that we haven't done yet this season. So let's get to it. The plan is to get the first 4 in that have been ultrasounded previously, and then try to get the next 8 in order of how far along they are, I suppose. So we're going to start with Sugar. I think she is about 35 days, and I thought maybe we saw 2 last week. Ooh. Not looking super promising there. At 35 days, she should be, oh, there we go, standing out a little more here. I just had to get in the right spot, I guess. Everybody's coming inside now. They know I'm in here. Let's see. Try to move a little further forward. I'm not sure that 35 days is quite right for her. I think there may be a couple there in that picture, but like I said, I'm not sure that 35 days is really where she's at. I'll have to check her again next week, and I'll have to look at my calendar that I write everything in and see if maybe She might have short cycled and maybe 5 days behind or so. So I guess we'll put her on the list for next week again. Next is Biscotti. I believe she's about 32 days. And I thought possibly I saw 3 last week, but I had a big question mark next to it. Let's see. Changed my frequency. See if that makes a difference. And can't zoom on that depth. She's like standing with her legs stretched out to the side, and it just doesn't quite work right. They don't stand up square. At least not for me. I have difficulties. Get out of there, fly. So it looks like maybe some ribs or something there. Maybe the head. Oh, let's see. I have to play with my settings a little more, but it looks like here, maybe here. I can't tell if there's something over here or not. I think so. I have to get out my cheat sheet and play with my settings a little bit here. But I think I'm going to put her back in the doe pen. and just put 2 to 3 for biscotti. Played with my settings a little bit. I've got my cheat sheet out here so that I can look at it and maybe change some stuff while I'm ultrasounding. This is Rolo. I believe she should be about 31 days. Couldn't really tell last week. Yeah, I'd say she's bred. So I changed my frequency and my depth and a little bit of my gain. So let's see. So there are multiple bubbles there, trying to see if we can tell what has babies and what doesn't. Let's play around a little bit here. Oh, that goes bad. Frequency, so I need the frequency high, it says. Actually, let's go there. So I think at least here and down here. Could be here, 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 and a small one kind of back behind there. I think she had 2 last year. Looks like here and up here. Like I said, I believe she's only like 31 days. This, I don't know if I can keep it on the screen. I'll try to get it back here. Kind of looks like a cord. So I'm going to just kind of write her 2 to 3 with a question mark. And we'll check again next week since she's only 31 days. Next, we're going to ultrasound Vanellope, or Ears as Jason calls her. And let's see, I have her is about 31 days, same as Rolo, with a question mark last week, because I guess we couldn't tell. So, let's see. Ooh, excuse me. So, you put your leg down. She will not stand upright. Thinking, see if she'll stay here, possibly up here, maybe over here. It kind of looked like a gummy bear over here, which is kind of what they look like in the beginning. I think she's got at least 2 there. So I think I'm going to write down 2 to 3 for her. And obviously check her again next week. Kit Kat is next. This is her first ultrasound. I believe she would be about 30 days, but she did look like there was a possibility that she was in heat last week, so she very well may not be bred. Ooh, Kit Kat. Well, I think, let's see. Oops. Bumping you guys around trying to change my settings. That looks like possibly 3 sacks. So let's see if she'll stand still. 1, 2, 3 is kind of what I'm looking at. And I think there's at least the bottom 2. Oh, let's see. There, it looks like something in each. So I guess we will check Kit Kat in another week. Looks a little more promising than what I thought it was going to be. Next up is Snickers, or Snickerdoodle. And this is her very first ultrasound. And she may be about 29 days. So I think that's possibly 2. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Here and there. Don't really see any movement. Maybe that bottom one. Oh, stand still, Doodles. She's standing with her leg like stretched way out there. Okay. Stand up, lady. Well, I'm gonna say I think she's bred. It's hard to tell. She doesn't want to stand. Why I keep getting that blob of a dark spot there. It's really annoying. Stand up, lady. Yeah, I don't know. She won't stand upright, so I'm gonna say I think she is, but again, we'll check her next week. Next is Bud, or Milano. This is actually Vanellope's sister, and I believe she would be about 28 days. So I would say she's bred. Looks looks like there could be 3 or 4. Definitely see, I don't know if that oval was a head or a cord. So there's one, oh, well, I'm moving here. 1, 2, I don't know, she could have 2 to 4 in there. There's the oval I was talking about. 1, 2. I think she's got 3 or 4 in there. But that's kind of what I'm looking for typically. And she's, I believe, 28 days. I can check and see if maybe I think she's a little further along, but I don't think so. Sangria is next up. And getting ultrasound gel everywhere. I believe she would be 28 days. She is pretty deep-bodied, so sometimes she's kind of hard to ultrasound in the beginning. And I did not have these next few like a real definitive bred date. It was just kind of when caffeine was chasing them around. No, I thought maybe that was sacs there, but I'm not really seeing it again. I think she's gonna have to stay in the breeding pen with caffeine for another week. Don't know that I see anything obvious enough. I mean, I think, oh no, I lost it. Possibly there's some in here. But like I said, she's usually pretty hard to ultrasound in the beginning. She just hides them so well, so she'll stay with caffeine for another week. Next up is Foxy Lady. She also would be about 28 days. And I also only saw Caffeine chasing her around. I did not see a bred date. Foxy. Oh. Hey, you're standing on my cord, lady. Stop. Okay. Put your leg down. I think maybe here. Maybe 3. She's only ever had twins, so it would be very odd if she had more than twins, at least to me. Don't look like very open sacs, though. That one does. I guess. I don't know. I think that is. I'm not sure about here. I think I'll let her go back into the doe pen, obviously. Check her again next week. Now we have Rosie, who would also be about 25 days. And I also only saw Caffeine chasing her around. He's not a very open, obvious breeder. So she is a big doe as well. So let's see. Not seeing too much. And that really sticks out to me. And here, kind of looks like there could be something there, but I don't really think so. She's got all this gel rubbed not where I need it. So I guess there's a possibility there at the top of the screen. Looks like maybe there could be like 3 sacks there, but it's really small for how, like, I guess the depth that I'm zoomed in at. So I think I'm gonna leave her in the pen with caffeine and wait till next week and check again. Jelly Bean is up next. She would be, I believe, about 27 days. And if she is bred, that means that she can go to her new home. Whoa, Beans. Stand up there, lady. Let's see if I... Stand still. Oh, where's my... Don't know that it's obvious enough. Thinking here, here, maybe there, but definitely down here. There kind of looks like a few, but I think we would wait. It'd be better if we wait another week, just so I could be a little more confident. I don't want to send her to her new home as bred and then not actually be bred. The last one for today is going to be Maple. She also, I believe, would be about 27 days, but she could be a few days less. So we very well may not see anything, but she's another that we're checking to see if she can go home to her new home. She will be going with Bean. And she looks like she's bred. Let's see. Looks like 2. Possibly. Let's see. Maybe. Definitely one there at the center. Trying to see if I can get a better picture. It's not looking the same now that... Hey, stand up, lady. I'm not really sure. Fly, get out of the way. Like there looks like multiple, and maybe she's, was bred that several days, so let's see, maybe she's only 22, 23 days. So I think she's definitely gonna have to wait another week as well. I thought for sure I saw something to begin with, but I don't know. We'll try again next week. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get an ultrasound on Faye. If I can get her to stand still. Ooh. It was easier to see when she was standing the other way. It was shaded a little bit more. I don't know if we're gonna get this to work. Faye is not having it. Ooh. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that. Or not. I'm gonna see if I can set the machine down. I guess all you guys can see is reflection, huh? So let's see if I can get you guys. It's really not very dark. You can kind of see that. That is the calf. And I can't tell, I think that's the back end and the back legs. Let me try a little more gel. She is not clipped, so it really is hard to see. The hair makes it even harder. I'm just trying to see if we could get a head in there. That's a cord and the spine, so maybe I have it backwards. That looks like the spine. Oops, dropping stuff here. And it's bouncing all around in there. Well, I don't think I'm going to get much better picture than that, but that was Faye's baby bouncing around. She's not real impressed with me at the moment. Alright, I'll let you back out to the grass. I'm going to get you cleaned up. Alright. She's not, like I said, very impressed with me at the moment. So we're going to walk, oh, my nose. Walk Faye back out. Put her back out in the hayfield. Fred's been screaming at her over there. Hopefully the pigs don't make too much of a mess out there. I let them out so that they weren't bothering us while we were trying to ultrasound. And battery's probably gonna die here shortly. So I guess that's it, guys. Have a good day. See ya on the next one.